Well, in studying revivals of old, the power of God. I mean, we have so many church conferences today and so many conventions, but where is the power of God? I mean, when you read about history, the power of this divine radiation zone, when ships would come into the New England harbor and crew members would be coming under conviction without anybody preaching to them. They came into this, they call it divine radiation zone, where they came into this zone and crew members came under conviction and they began to repent of their sins and call out on God because they were hit with such a God consciousness of their sin and their condition before God. I read stories about George Whitfield. When he came to Boston, you got to be tough to preach in Boston, I'm telling you. You got to be really saved to even live there. And he would draw a crowd of 10, 20,000 people that would come, and these young boys would climb up on trees, you know, back before the day of where they had amplification and sound systems. And he would tell these young men, boys, now you need to come down off of that tree because when I start preaching, the power of God's going to come and it's going to hit you and you're going to fall off that tree and you're going to injure yourself. So he would have all these young men get down off the trees, and sure enough, when he'd start preaching, in the middle of his preaching, people would just be slain in the spirit, nobody touching them, all over the grounds where he was preaching.
Did anyone catch him so they wouldn't hurt themselves?
No, there was no catchers. You either fall in the flesh or fall in the spirit.
You have to tell me about Father Nash. Most people never know that name. Never know that name.
Father Nash was the prayer partner of Charles Finney. He went before, wherever Charles Finney was sent to preach, he would go like a week or two before him, sometimes gather one or two other praying, very skillful, prayerful people, and they would enter into deep intercession together. I'm talking about groanings and travail and giving birth to what God wanted to do in those meetings. And how they knew it was time to bring Finney, to summon Finney, they would look out the window when in the time when many people were outside on the sidewalks, on the street, and when men started bowing down and kneeling on the ground in conviction, they knew it was time to bring Finney.
You know, he had the easy job. As a matter of fact, you told me that when Father Nash died, what happened to Finney?
Oh, he stopped. He quit the ministry. He knew the power engine in his ministry, the power behind his ministry was Father Nash's prayers.
Okay, I want to find out what he believes, being a student